Hi guys, this is Adah Sharma and you're watching BollywoodHungama.
We have this very pleasant and beautiful Adah Sharma, fresh from the success of Commando 2. Adah, pleasure having you on BollywoodHungama first of all.
Thank you so much.
And Commando 2 is doing well in the box office. I believe you went to Gaiety yesterday.
Yes.
So would you like to share the experience? How was the experience yesterday?
So I went, but we didn't get tickets, so I came back because my friends watched a 3:30 show there, and then they told me you have to watch it in Gaiety because it's like a cricket match there, and every time you open your mouth to speak, they're laughing before you've spoken also.
Right.
So they said you have to see the reactions in single screen.
Correct.
So they watched it in a multiplex before. In a multiplex, people are slightly more tame and behaved. So they said, no, you have to see it in a single screen.
Absolutely.
It's your type of thing. And in real life, I'm a very rowdy human myself.
Okay.
So they said, you will really enjoy it here. So.
All right. Commando 2 is like an action entertainer, what is being said as, and you're having this entire glamorous persona that you're portraying. Now, you're coming after Hasi To Phasi, where you had this very intense role. Your performance was appreciated in terms of there were a lot of histrionics which were associated with the character, and you held your own in front of Pariniti as well, who's known to be this firebrand actress, and that's considered one of her best performances as well. So, are you happy with the transition from Hasi To Phasi to a Commando 2? Is it something that you're happy?
I started my Bollywood scene with 1920, and there I was this possessed woman. Also, it was a period film, so that look and that whole feel. I'm not like that in real life, but you know, we did that for that character, and then of course Hasi To Phasi and that are totally different. And from Hasi To Phasi to now, I've done 7 films down south. That is 6 Telugu and 1 Kannada. So I started my debut with Puri Jagannath's film, and he's known for his commercial out-and-out entertainers with dance and song.
Absolutely.
So he said, I want to make a romantic love story with no songs, with no dance, sorry. There are songs, but it'll be a montage song or an emotional song, or the girl will be singing the song. So it was like those soft love stories called Heart Attack, where the girl's role and the boy's role run parallelly. So I got a very cool author-backed role for my debut, which I really lucked out on. I think it's one of the finest movies that I have done. So very proud of it. Okay. Then I did Garam, and as the name sounds, it was very hot. Okay. Then there was Rana Vikrama. I did this film with Puneet Rajkumar. Then I did a film with Allu Arjun. So I did a mix of commercial films until I did, which I would like to believe is my best performance till now, which was Kshanam. Which was this very real, intense film which travels over 10 years. It's been made in 5 languages now, remade. So it's a film I'm very proud of. So after that I thought if I do something in Hindi, I should do something super commercial. I thought people need to see that side to me because I'm like that in real life. Yeah, this is the subdued thing is total put on. It's all lies, which I do for a character in a film. And I've not attempted comedy before. My friends who know me keep telling me that I should, do something that's funny, but a role should be written really well. And this, I think, the slightly ditzy bimbet with the Hyderabadi accent to it is something I thought the audience is going to have a lot of fun when they watch. Just the whole thing, and like the stuff that she says when she's going shopping abroad, and she just spits out like Armani perfume, Apple ka phone, Ray-Ban ka cooling glass, Relax ka gadi, Guki Jara ka latest fashions. So it's just like, when you listen to that, when you read it only, it's funny. So it's very easy to play a character like that. So I thought with comedy, this is like a really nice thing that I could do.
No, absolutely. And you're looking far more, I think, glamorous as well from...
Totally.
More than glamorous, you're looking very today in terms of your styling is very different from what obviously Hasi To Phasi was, and even 1920 for that matter, it was completely different. In many ways, people would say that it's like a new actress in its own way. Does that make you feel good that people are looking at you in an altogether different light?
Yeah, it's nice that people didn't recognize that it's the same girl who did 1920. I'm very proud of 1920. I think it gave me my name. When I walk on the road also now, people sometimes say Lisa 1920. I feel very happy when you remember me for a character or a name, but that's not how I look like in real life. We did a lot of makeup to make me look like, we did that hair and the liner and the lenses to make me look very sophisticated and very posh and the Thakurayan of the Haveli. So
no, but you are like a posh and sophisticated, and you do come across.
I would like to be very posh.
Because when you talk about Garam for that matter, which I have not seen or haven't seen the promos either. So Sure, but this is something that comes very readily to you in terms, the sophisticated part and the posh part, and I'm sure that people would love to see more of this histrionics as well, which can be quite cool too.
Yeah, I love doing the British accent, and I love talking to people like I'm English. So accents are something I love to do. All
Right.
accents. So when I knew I could have an accent for this film, and Hyderabadi was, since I've been there for the past 2 years,
Right.
and since it's a Hyderabadi accent and I've been in Hyderabad for 2 years, I thought it's something
Correct.
that will be fun to do.
Right.
I also like to sit on set and mimic people. I wear my sunglasses and I watch people
Uh-huh.
on set, and then I go home later or meet my friends later, and then I mimic everybody. That's the thing I like to do.
Okay.
So so I would like with each role to have a new, to be a new person. Even the South films I've done, or here, 1920 or Hasi to Phasi, I've been different people. I've not been the same girl.
Right.
So and this Bhavna Reddy was, I think, the most fun I've had playing with that.
So, Adah Sharma, let me be more forthright. I'll just ask you more clearly as to what I'm trying to say. Hasi to Phasi, your performance was something that was appreciated really well, and 1920 was a successful film. Your performance was appreciated. Now you've had these big films down south. What I'm trying to say is that, do you feel that there's a bit of favoritism in Bollywood, because of which certain actors and actresses, in a way, they get more preferences and more chances than maybe people who are not from the industry, or maybe from outside the industry? Maybe they don't get the similar sort of treatment. Do you feel that?
Yes, obviously. I think that's an open thing also. And when you get into the industry, that is something you should know that. I'm not a person though who will crib and complain and say, oh, she's getting it because, and then sit at home. I've not been brought up that way. I've been brought up in a way that, like my mom has told me, if you're exceptionally brilliant, there's nothing that can stop you. But you have to be exceptionally brilliant. If you're not, then that's what is stopping you, I guess. But yes, you have to have like 100 times more the patience levels, and but it's only fair, right? If my mom was an actress and I would say I want to become an actress, she would only help me, right? So I don't think that's wrong. If my dad was a producer or a director and I would say make me a movie, he would, right? He wouldn't say I'm not making a movie for you, I will make it for someone else. So I think that's just fair, right? That's how it is, and that's how it should be. If I need any help from my parents, or you or anyone would, we would ask our parents for that, and our parents would do that for us, right? My parents are very nice to me. If there's anything that they can do for me, they will. My mom's a yoga instructor, so if I ask her to help me with flexibility, she will go out of her way to help me with that.
Yeah, it shows as well.
So,
it shows too. Yeah.
So I mean,
no complaints at all.
In what your parents can help you, that they would. So the industry is a very difficult place, and I guess percentage-wise, somebody told me that day, I'm not very good with math, but somebody told me some only 0.0 something percentage of people succeed, which is a very frightening ratio if you think about it.
Absolutely.
But I guess we like the challenge, and that's why we're here.
Absolutely. Now, the next question will be that what different are you doing now, considering that you've had these big films down south, and you're having this Commando 2, which almost everyone has noticed, because you're having this glamorous. Why I'm saying it is because that's something that gets noticed more easily, and people take note of it much more than like a standout performance in many ways.
Totally.
And almost everyone wants to be like a commercial star. That's something that everyone wants. So what different are you doing from what you did maybe say 3 years back?
Because I did South, I got more opportunities. So even for Commando, I had a show reel that I could show these people. So say after 1920, there was nothing I could do other than when I meet people, they could see me live. But it's a director and a producer, I've noticed, if they get to see material, it works more. So I did a few ad commercials, in the Limca ad, or that ad with Dhanush, the Center Fresh ad. And I had a body of work when you can show, like I have scenes from Puri Sir's movie that I can show very proudly, scenes from Kshanam that I can show. I had a few dances from Garam that I could show them as well. Of course, you do your audition, but then there's a body of stuff that you can show people. So my main thing was I didn't want to repeat the same role again. Like after 1920, I love the horror genre, and it made me who I am. It gave me my first break, which was huge. But I didn't want to repeat it unless it could take me more, or I could do more than what 1920 I did. I wanted to. I'll touch horror now only if I can up that.
Sure.
So I'm trying to do different stuff. I don't want to get slaughtered. I think I'm in a place where I can totally manage to not get slaughtered now, because I've done very different stuff. So people don't know where to slot me yet. I like that.
Absolutely, they just can't with red hair. Obviously, they just can't actually. They'll be like, this is like we've not seen any actress with red and black hair actually.
Yeah, totally. I'm very brave like that. I think you should be brave, and the industry has, like, everyone, not everyone, but a majority of the industry tries to tell you what not to do. And I would tell people, girls who want to come into the industry, never listen to people, because firstly, there's no tried and tested formula. No one can tell you if you do this, you'll make it. If you don't do it, you won't. Because everyone who's made it has made it because of different things and different reasons.
Correct.
But everyone tries to tell you what not to say, how you must sit, who you must talk to, what you must not do, and how you must behave, and they try to make you a stereotype of someone who's made it. And they'll say, she made it because she did this, so you also do this, you'll also make it. But that's not true, and I think in that, to remain yourself and retain your originality and your being what makes you you, if you can retain that, and then of course play different characters, I think that's what I'm trying to do.
What sort of movies do you like, Adah Sharma?
To watch?
Yeah.
Everything. So for the past 1 month I haven't watched stuff that's released in theatre. We've been busy promoting, but otherwise I watch every release.
Okay.
Like movies no one has heard of, I go to those movies as well.
Okay.
I watch everything. And then I like watching movies so much that when I watch it, so my friends, if someone talks in the middle or something, I'm those people who will, because I watch a movie like this, okay, like fully possessed. So I watch the screen like that, I don't blink. Then I play that whole movie is recorded in my head. Then I come home and I enact it as each character to whoever the suffering audience are, either my friends or my mum.
Okay.
They have to jello-fy that whole thing, and then I perform with different voices and be all the characters. And
that's interesting. So would you like to direct at some point of time, considering that you enact all the characters and you watch it so keenly?
Yeah, I love watching. I won't be able to direct. I don't know if I have the ability to be able to extract that from someone. It's very difficult. Direction is a really difficult job because you have to get another person to do what you have in your head. I don't know if I have the patience level to do that. Okay,
and which are the films that you've grown up on? Which are the films that have really inspired you into coming into movies?
Since I love the English accent, I'm going to have to say My Fair Lady and The Sound of Music.
Okay.
I remember when I was a child, my mum used to play those films on DVD. We used to watch them. Every day I used to have lunch. I mean, from school I used to come back home to have lunch, and those 15 minutes I used to watch a little bit of both those. So I knew all the songs, everything, and in my head I was Audrey Hepburn, definitely. I believed that.
You look like that.
I had a unibrow.
Okay. Now maybe you do in a
slightly grew my eyebrow. Really, thank you. Favorite.
Right.
I don't, but thank you. I will take that.
No, face cut or something.
She was my favorite.
Sure.
So her delicate face and the way she acted. So those two movies are movies that I used to watch like every day. I know. So then I've sort of always liked fantasy movies. Like I was telling you, so my favorite love story all time worldwide is King Kong.
Okay.
It's the only movie that's made me cry.
Fantasy.
It's it's a love story. The last King Kong, not the one that's releasing.
Okay.
So I think it's the saddest, most romantic love story. I can think about it only and cry. I find that movie very romantic, and I think the performance of King Kong, I don't think any actor can come close to. So King Kong is my favorite love story, and Edward Scissorhands. These two are my favorite love stories ever. I think they're the only two movies that have made me cry. And I don't know, the love story is just so. I like tragic, sad love stories. I think, which have slightly sad endings.
Okay. The sort of industry that you are in, which is extremely stressful and it can be extremely competitive, and all the time too many pressures are put on actors, actresses, almost everyone. How important is having a good sense of humor, which I think you have?
I would like to believe.
Quite clearly you have. So how important is having a good sense of humor in just weathering all the stresses that
you have to have a great sense of humor. I would like to believe that I do. More than sense of humor, I think you need to take situations lightly. Like for example, like for me, so there was a film that I was doing in South, and we were in Italy and we were shooting, and I didn't like the outfit that I was wearing.
Right.
So I sulked a bit for like 15 minutes, and I was like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, look at me, I look like a clown, and I hated it. And I told the director, I'm a very honest person, I don't like it, so I told him. And he was like, this is great, the audience here love it. So, you should just... So I sat for 5 minutes and then I thought about it and I was like, I'm getting to live my dream. I want to be an actor. This is what I love doing. And I'm not me. I'm not Adah who's dancing there. I'm this character. So I should just have fun, enjoy this, pull off the costume. I should be like, I'm going to use, this is high fashion Paris and I'm going to be like, I love this outfit and it's brilliant and totally have fun and do the steps and dance and totally enjoy myself. So I did that and then after that day I realized that sometimes you might not like what you're wearing, you might not identify with the dialogues you're saying, but if you're an actor, you should pull all that together and make the people, when the audience watch it, they should think that that's my favorite dress. They should think that I totally believe what I'm saying. And so I think you have to have fun with it. And you're right, people are very serious around, a lot of people are.
Correct.
I've noticed the happiest people are the ones who take it in their stride because the ups and downs are crazy, and we're all slightly messed up in our heads. So to just step back sometimes from the whole thing and say, it's okay.
It's okay. Do you like read as well?
I do.
That shows.
Really.
So what sort of reading do you?
Nowadays, just anything that's lying around. Everything, anything. I'm an avid reader. Like if the Bhagavad Gita is there at home, then I will read that. Anything. I also like poetry. We were talking about, right? So Roald Dahl's poems are my favorite.
Oh, okay.
So I like memorizing. Or there's do you watch The Big Bang Theory?
No.
Oh, you haven't watched it. Okay, that guy has a whole monologue of it. So I like watching stuff or reading stuff and then memorizing it. I have this thing for doing that.
Okay.
So that's something I enjoy doing.
I think reading is something that can really take a creative person to another level because that world is something else.
Totally.
Okay, so Adah Sharma.
Yes.
We would like to play rapid fire with you.
Oh my.
Alright, so rapid fire with Adah Sharma now. Who has the sexiest physique in Bollywood apart from Vidyut Jammwal?
Male or female?
Since you're saying Vidyut, I think
Male.
Yeah.
Hrithik Roshan.
And female?
Priyanka Chopra.
Okay, animal lover or foodie, a quality in guys that attracts you the most?
Both.
They have to be foodie as well as
you have to be
animal
foodie who doesn't eat animals would be nice. I'm pure vegetarian.
lover. Okay.
So if you can be a foodie and be okay with me being a foodie also and me eating up your food as well. Sometimes.
Right. Okay. That doesn't show, but
No.
We'll
I have the hugest appetite. I have an appetite of 5 wrestlers.
5 wrestlers.
5 wrestlers. You know that pizza, the big thick crust, 16-inch pizza. I can finish it in one sitting and be absolutely fine with it.
Okay.
So.
Rate Vidyut Jammwal's kissing skills on a scale of 10.
Oh my God. I'm rating. We're on Wall Street now. Kissing skills with me or with others?
I don't know if he has shared information
I
about
mean,
that.
when I've watched it on screen like
Right.
that, no, 10. Let's 10. Full mark. Hero of mine, we will give him 10.
Okay, you'll
10
give
out
him
of
10. Okay. If you can speak some cuss words in your Hyderabadi accent.
So there was the scene, they cut it from the film because, the film got edited a little, so this went. But I'll tell you this, I had this monologue and I'm screaming at this guy in Telugu, which was, रे कालूवीर कुर्ता डोंगा पिच्ची कहाँ से आया रे क्या समझता अपने आप को ये इंट्रानी मोहम लड़की नहीं देखा कभी कुक्का पिच्ची बैड खाओ खमी नहीं चंपेस्ता means I'll kill you.
Okay, that's like King Kong actually. That's interesting. I think that calls for like a
Thank you.
applause.
Champesta is a line that a lot of Telugu villains say, which is like, I'll finish you off, I'll kill you. And I always wanted to say it. So I asked them, I said, can we add a champesta at the end, which means destroy you.
That is perfect actually. All right, an actress in Bollywood who has the best Adah.
Aishwarya Rai, nobody can come close. And I think her Adah is, she can do Crazy Kiya Re and then she can do Jodha Akbar. So.
All right, if you can define Vidyut's physique in one word.
Vidyut's physique, agile.
Agile, okay. And he's a vegetarian as well.
He is, currently, yes.
Yes. A thing you regret of not doing with Vidyut Jammwal in this film. Do you regret anything that you wanted to do with Vidyut Jammwal and you couldn't?
Make him wear my heels and run around maybe. Because that's the only thing he didn't do. I'd like to see him doing that. In Commando 3 maybe. That would be nice.
All right. Apart from Vidyut, who's the perfect Commando of Bollywood, body-wise?
Commando him only now. I think he's established that he is the be-all and end-all of Commando. But body-wise, I think nowadays everyone, male and female, I was telling someone that day, I think externally everybody is very well groomed nowadays. Even the new people who are coming in, everyone has a six-pack and everyone has great hair and skin, and externally I think everyone's great. What they do with it, I think people are not fully well equipped, but I think externally male and female, everybody looks nice nowadays.
So what do you do for your physique? What exactly?
Other than consume a lot of food, and since we consume the food, we must work out. So my mom does malkham, so I do malkham with her, rope and pole. I've been doing gymnastics since I was a child, since my mom is into it as well. So that is my regular workout anyway, every day. I dance also. I'm graduating in Kathak. So that happens. Then I try to do, like when we were in Leh and Ladakh and we were shooting the song. So there are mountains there. So my exercise was up and down the mountains. Or if I was shooting in Spain, so then if there's the beach, I will do cartwheels on the beach and run on the beach. So I like to...
do you do weight training or anything of that sort?
A little bit. If I go to the gym now, I mean like a little, but I don't lift because I feel I get really bulky and my body takes to muscle really fast, and then I'll be competing with Amir Khan and Gajni. I could get like that in a week. My body picks muscle really fast. So I need to behave a little bit when it comes to lifting weights. But I use my own body weight. Like I do handstands and do my push-ups on the handstand. Or we'll do like a back walkover. So you have your back gets this thing, and your legs. So stuff like that. I avoid lifting.
That's interesting. That's interesting. And now the real part is in terms of your diet. So if you can tell us honestly, what's your daily regimen like? How many meals do you have? What all do you have?
Okay, so honestly, the stuff I said I can eat as much as 5 wrestlers.
Yeah,
I avoid doing that daily because I want to be an actress.
Yes,
this is what I want to do.
It's like it's said that 60-70% is what you eat, and then 30-40% what you exercise.
I agree. I'm vegan now. I'm not even vegetarian. I'm vegan for the past 8-9 months now. So yeah, no milk products and stuff. But I eat a lot. I eat rice. I eat a proper balanced diet. We have dal, rice, vegetables, everything. And the junk that I eat would be like bhel puri, and that's my junk. That's a favorite thing for me. Like even if I'm abroad, the thing I miss is chaat. That's my favorite thing ever.
Ada ji, वो सब चीजें तो ठीक है. How many meals do you have?
How many meals do I have?
चाट तो बहुत बात की बात है.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. Then I was thinking, I was like, on my way home, I think I should go to Ranjit Bhelwala and have pani puri. Sorry. So around 5 meals maybe.
5 meals in a day.
5 meals a day.
When is the last meal that you have?
No, I eat late and all. Yeah, it sometimes is 9:30, 10 and all.
Achha.
If I sleep at 2 and everything, then I eat late because I feel hungry. I can't eat before the sun sets. I know that's the ideal thing to do, but if you're awake and you're shooting and all now, too bad.
Absolutely. And how many hours of sleep is something that you?
I try to get 7 every day, but again, when you're shooting, the whole of Commando, when we were shooting, the location was 3 hours away, so it was 3 hours to go, 3 hours to come, and we used to sleep for like 3 hours every night. So that whole month I slept for 3 hours. But I was fine, I was glowing, I was, there was no problem, my skin was fine, there was no swelling on the face, nothing, I figured, because I was happy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know when you're really happy, for me it shows on my face. When I'm stressed out, you'll know, secret, let's not tell anybody this, but secret, when I'm stressed out, I will have like some acne breakouts. Then you know I'm stressed. So like my manager, she tells me, she's like, please don't stress out, because you know, as soon as I'm stressed out, teenage behavior happens on the face, acne.
Your all-time favorite action movie?
King Kong.
King Kong will be like really happy if it really comes into...
I've not seen this one. I don't know. I'm talking about the previous one.
If it becomes like a person, if it becomes like a personification.
Oh, like that, yeah.
You're really happy that, man.
Yeah.
There is one actress who's like...
Yeah, that's... I know. It's my favorite romantic movie and my favorite action movie.
People will debate about the romantic part of it, but...
it's very romantic, yeah. That last scene and all where he's holding her in his hand and everything.
Right.
And he's looking at her like that and everything. And then
I'm sure.
he takes the bullets and... Oh, it's so romantic, sacrificial, romantic, and so sad.
Right. Adah Sharma, wonderful talking to you, and congratulations for Commando 2. And we would love to see much more of you in Bollywood. I think after watching this interview, I'm sure that a lot of people, they should realize that the talent that has been missing out in Bollywood, that would love to see. And all the best wishes for all your ventures. And we would love to meet your mom as well, because I'm sure that she must be a very, very interesting woman, considering that you've spoken about her a lot.
She is quite interesting, yes.
So that will be wonderful as well. And please give her my regards, and from all our side as well. So thank you very much, and all the best wishes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's all we have from BollywoodHungama. Keep on watching.
Yeah.